work week seems like it takes fucking forever to get through. I mean, if only the work week was just a couple days and the weekend was 5 days, that would be awesome. But you gotta do it. You gotta go to work. You gotta make your money, because bills don't pay themselves and beer don't buy itself. So you go through, you do what you gotta do, you go home, you have a beer. Welcome to Bierkritik.
Tonight on Bierkritik, we are trying Leinenkugel's Snowdrift Vanilla Porter. Now, this is just like the stout. This is the first time I've ever really drank a porter, so I'm not really sure quite what to expect. But it says vanilla and could be good. We'll find out.
Just like every other beer. Could be really, really good. Could be absolutely atrocious.
Could be. I mean, the only other Leinenkugel beer I've had was the Summer Shandy, which is really good if you like beer with a little lemonade in it, but it's nice. Let's give this one a shot here. Fairly dark, not as dark as the stout, but kind of a root beerish type of look to it.
Kind of, yeah. Almost looks like some good old A&W.
Kind of, yeah. How you doing? I always get a lot of fucking head.
I guess it's just talent, brother. I have poured a lot of beer.
Good color, got a good tan head too. It's a pretty drink. Let's get a smell here. Definitely getting some chocolate, coffee.
Coffee, yeah. I can smell the bitter.
Smell the bitter.
Yeah. Something tells me I'm not going to enjoy this first sip much. The third I might, the first I'm not.
Let's see, like the smell keeps changing. It keeps getting hints of chocolate and vanilla and just.
Yeah, you're smelling the fizz pop.
Could be. But smell is only part of it. Let's
Sure enough. Salute.
Definitely has a bitterness to it, but still, like the stout, kind of a dark chocolate taste to it.
Definitely has a bitter aftertaste.
It's not as bitter as the stout, though. But yeah,
It's not even as bitter as Beck's.
No.
I'm sorry, on a scale of 1 to 10, on the bitter scale, Beck's is a 37.
Yeah, no, it's bitter as fuck.
Oh.
to get coffee in there. It's kind of what it reminds me of, kind of a dark roasted coffee, brewed strong, with some unsweetened cocoa mixed in there.
As far as the flavor goes, I'm definitely catching like a good dark chocolate taste. I'm also catching that really dark roast coffee taste. I will say I'm impressed on the alcohol flavor, the fact that it's not overwhelming considering this is a 6L beer.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a terribly high alcohol content, but once you start getting that high, that's when the alcohol starts taking over all the other flavors, and this one doesn't do that.
No. I mean, it's good, but it's not one that I would drink regularly. It's a pretty heavy beer.
Yeah.
Well, and I have to admit, we got a 6-pack of this earlier on in the week. Tried one the other day just to kind of know what we were getting ourselves into. And like we've said before, my sense of smell and sense of taste is off, and my sense of taste will vary day to day. The other day when we tried this, I took 2 or 3 gulps out of the bottle and I was done. This actually isn't half bad.
Still did some a little harsher than what we're normally used to.
It definitely is a harsher flavor, and it's kind of like a dark roasted coffee. You're not, that flavor is to wake you up. That bitterness is to wake you up. This isn't a refreshing drink. This tastes more like a early morning try to wake your ass up drink, which is not what you're looking for out of with alcohol, at least not myself.
Yeah. I'm still smelling chocolate.
I mean, maybe I'm a weirdo, y'all, do your own thing, but I usually start drinking after 6 p.m., not 6 a.m., so
Right.
a beer that tastes like it should be right next to my morning fucking coffee isn't exactly what I'm looking for.
And this is their fall lineup for all winter. It's a seasonal drink. But I could see this, on a cold winter's night by the fire,
Yeah. That I could. This would definitely be a good one to, have for the family gathering, This is the type of thing I could see all of my uncles and cousins and whatnot during Thanksgiving having one of, waiting for dinner to be ready.
Yeah, kind of. That's kind of what that is.
It's not something you can sit down. It's not something that I think you could sit down and drink enough of to get good and drunk without getting good and fucking sick first.
Yeah.
Because of how heavy it is and because of how bitter the flavor is. But it is good. And it's one of those that you can stand around and sip while you're bullshitting with people for an hour,
Yeah. Oops. Before I get too much of it, I'm just going to let you have a good look at it. It's dark, but you can still see it through it because like a dark coffee. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's nice.
Granted, I'm looking straight at one of our lights, so
Yeah.
my view is going to be way different than the camera's, but I do find it funny that the beer is darker than the bottle.
It is. It really is. I thunk it, you know? Shit. I had some... It's a good beer. I don't know how it stacks up to other porters, because, like I said, it's the first one we tried, but...
It is very drinkable. It's not something I would go out and buy.
No.
It's not something I would look for.
No.
But, like I said, if an uncle or a cousin or something brought it to Thanksgiving and offered me one, I'd take it with a smile on my face.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bad.
It's definitely not one that you sit down and have more than one or two. You know?
No.
It's not. We're one of those that we're going to sit down and have us a 6-pack tonight. 'Cause
This would sour on your stomach quick.
yeah. It's not like your American lagers that you can sit down and drink a 6-pack, and
No.
or even some of your Mexican beers like that. Victoria, I'm sure we could sit down and polish off a 6-pack. You know?
We could sit down and polish off a 6-pack apiece.
Probably.
Yeah, this would sour on your stomach before you got a 6-pack down.
Yeah.
Not nearly as fast as that milk stout.
Yeah,
Oh.
I like the milk stout as well, but yeah, that one you wouldn't want to drink a whole lot.
I drank maybe a third of that beer, and I felt like I needed to vomit for about 6 hours. My stomach would not calm down.
It was not good.
Ugh.
But yeah, I can still smell chocolate on my lip, man. Fucking weird.
I mean, this is a good, well-made beer.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely suggest trying it if you're into porters or into the more bitter craft beers.
My suggestion would... These come in a variety pack. Yeah. These come in a variety pack as well. So you can try all of Leinenkugel's different winter, fall beers. But my real suggestion, wait until summer comes along and try the summer shandy. That one is a wheat beer. It was a shandy, so it has lemonade in it, and it's just quite good.
Wheat beer is definitely not my thing. I'm not a huge fan. But that summer shandy is pretty good.
Yet another one that I tried a couple years back that just kind of on a fluke and turned out that I liked it, you know.
For me, as far as I can remember, it was about like this is. It's one that if somebody offered it to me, I'd take it, but I wouldn't go spend money on it myself. However, that was a few years ago before we started really drinking beer.
Yeah.
The fact that I found it even drinkable back then
Says something.
means I'm probably going to like it quite a lot now.
Yeah. So next summer, look forward to that review. And we're still looking. So I made a couple calls or a couple emails to a couple liquor stores in the area. We're still looking for Schlitz and Schmitz, all kind of stuff.
Old style.
Old style. And I also started an online petition to the Past Brewing Company to get him to start making Falstaff again. If you go on...
Yes. Find it. Sign your name. Help us get Falstaff back.
Damn straight. One of the original St. Louis beers.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I started that online petition just a little bit ago. And last time I checked, it had 5 signatures. So, it's a slow start, but it's a start.
I'm still getting the bitter aftertaste that I got in the beginning. It's not nearly as heavy as it was in the beginning, but I'm starting to get an immediate hit of sour when it hits my
A
tongue.
little bit.
Which, that didn't start until that last sip. So.
I don't know about that, but throughout it, I've been tasting a little bit sour. That could just be what kind of beer it is. I mean,
Well, it could be carbonation, how cold it is, yada, yada, yada. That last gulp, the sour just hit me for the first time, so that's kind of an almost cool sensation and flavor twist, going from not like a warhead or anything like that, but relatively sour to bitter just in the time it takes to go from liquid sitting on your tongue to swallowing. It's kind of a cool flavor progression to go through.
it is. I'm still getting strong coffee notes, strong chocolatey notes.
Oh yeah, all through the middle it's nothing but chocolate and coffee.
Yeah.
It almost tastes like mocha that's made with espresso and dark chocolate.
Yeah. So if that's your thing, there you go.
As we're getting low in the glasses, looking down through it, it's not brown.
Kind of a dark amber color, really.
That's the exact same color as Killian's.
Yet another one I have never tried. And people keep suggesting Killian's Irish Red as well, and
I haven't had it in a lot of years, but
yet another one we got to look for. There's so many we have to look for because there's so many different kinds of beers and stuff that you don't see a lot anymore. Because
they've got Killian's a price cutter.
Oh, really? There we go. But there's a lot of stuff you don't see anymore because the market has been really overtaken by your Budweisers, Bud Lights, Millers, Coors, stuff like that, Keystones.
I'm noticing anymore you really don't have any middle of the road beers. I can remember back in the day, depending upon what area you were in, usually state by state, you had, your Budweiser, your Keystone, your normal just American beer that every fucking place that sells alcohol has. And then you'd have your kind of middle of the road beers that, like old style. When you're in Chicago, that's what everybody has. But it's just in that one area, it seems. And that style of beer has just been pushed out of the market. Yeah. Now, everywhere you go, you've got the 5 or 6 or 7 that every place that sells alcohol in the United States have.
Yeah.
And then you've got 27 different types of fucking microbrews that are all weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And no two stores carry the same microbrews. And all of the kind of middle of the road, they're not only available in this city, but they're, this state or this region. All of that style has pretty much been pushed out of the market.
It has, and as we are finding out, you really have to look and reach out to people to try to find some of this stuff.
Which you really do.
Luckily, there's a pretty good liquor store a town or so away, and then another one a couple of 3 or 4 towns away. So there are places to go, but we've only basically been looking here in town. And I think we haven't tapped out all that we could do as far as what we're looking for. We've kind of tapped out because
there's still a few that are available here in town that I'd like to review, and
absolutely,
hopefully within the next coming week or so we will. Next time I go buy beer to review, we'll probably do Corona Light Dos Equis, maybe Killian's.
Yeah.
And I really want to try that Michelob Ultra Amber.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to try.
I've always liked Michelob Ultra for one reason or another. And I saw Michelob Ultra Amber for the first time the other day, and I have to try it.
Yeah,
He's never had a Mick Ultra, so
no.
we're going to have to do that one too.
But, well, I can't really think of anything else to say, so give her a shot. You might like it, you might not.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth a try.
I'm kind of in the middle with it.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's not great, but I'm not gonna say it's horrible.
It's not the best beer I've ever had. It's not the worst beer I've ever had. It's
alright.
It's beer. Why the fuck not try it?
Damn straight. Well, as always, don't drink and drive. If you drink and drive, you're an idiot. Any closing remarks, sir?
No, I think you got the dumbassness of drinking and driving across quite well.
There we go. Until next time, this is Anthony.
This is Corey. Have a good night. Stay safe. See you next time.